All right, hello, welcome back. Another week and short week again. And really, this week, really nothing happened besides Friday. Friday, new first day of the year, so there was more volume on that day. Really, the 3 days prior to that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, I think, was New Year, and Friday we had the market. The first 3 days, nothing really happened. And then Friday, they had a bunch of more volume coming in, and that led to a bit of a drop on Friday. I will have to, quickly close the position on Monday if there's another gap up, and I hope there isn't, but there could be one. It was really looking good too. Friday morning there was a drop, and then it quickly recovered and it kept on going. And insiders also sold on Friday, so really just a hype rally for no reasons. So I'm still willing to sell off of it and then go back in later. That's what I'll probably have to do. The trend upwards is still okay. If Monday gets a gap down, we'll be fine. Nasdaq didn't do so well, and we still outperformed 2 out of the 4 days this week. Overall, it's at 7%, so it could still lose it. January is typically a weak month. We did have a weak December, so that could mean a weak January. So we'll have to see on that, but it's okay. I'm still relatively bearish on my short. Over here, SPY also didn't do so well, and it's overall 8%. So SPY is actually outperforming the Nasdaq, which is interesting. And then here we have the Dow. So Dow's negative 1.33. It's overall the lowest. Okay, transaction back to decrease. And then here's what I mean. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing really happened. And then Friday, we had the gap down, which was quite annoying. Not much to say, really. No news, no nothing. So it's one of those hype jumps that typically happen. And the market was actually falling really on that day. It was kind of neutral. But it is what it is. I'm willing to play both sides, but hopefully I don't have to. If Monday there starts to be a gap up and Tuesday it doesn't seem to drop back down, I'll either have to wait or maybe look into something else, which I don't want to do, but I could do. And yeah, it's kind of annoying. It's just these gap days, they just happen, and then it takes like 2 to 3 days to fall back down. It's pretty annoying. So I'm hoping Monday we reset back into reality, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, get a full week, some good volume in, and have a good week. So that's what I'm hoping for. 43% decreased a little bit. And here are the gains and losses. The ratios did get better, lower standard deviation, which is nice. If we look at our difference over here, it did get better, right? So it came by 0.05. That's mostly due to the first 3 days. Not much volatility. The standard deviation multiple barely decreased, so that's good. But it is what it is. And yeah, so really just keep on going. Friday was looking really good, and then it kind of just reversed. Those days that do happen. Transactions decreasing. Beta is also decreasing, which is nice to see. I'm happy to see that. And then overall negative 2209. I think on Friday our high was negative 18.5. So it's quite a big reversal. So it is what it is, but hopefully Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, gets better. And yeah, kind of a nothing week. War with Venezuela, low-key, I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. It's probably not gonna change many things. Bitcoin barely moved off of that, but Bitcoin was way more correlated with SPY and Nasdaq. Now it's kind of lost that correlation. So it really depends on Sunday's open for the futures. And it'll probably either be flat or green, because markets mostly always go green even on weird news. If it's a little red, that would surprise me, which would be good, so I'm hoping for that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. my decision is gonna be on the open on Monday. If I either go out or go in, and if there's a gap up, I'm going to have to in the end close it, and then the trade would have been profitable. It will be profitable, which is good. And then I'll just have to re-wait to enter, because if it starts to go up another 10-15%, then I can re-enter and get a better price. And there's also the case that it could re-rally all the way back up and get like 100% rally. In that case, hopefully I would be willing to play the long side, but it would have to be kind of clear for me, and I don't really want to do that because I don't want to own the stock. But if I have to do it, I will do it. And yeah, the higher it goes, the better it is to short, and that's kind of the plan. So hopefully we have a good 2026 first week. And next week I'll be here, but then the week after that I'll be back in Oklahoma, and then the semester will be over there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Happy for the high views on the last video. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is, and great. The algorithm, I guess, for some reason decided to share it more, which cool. And hopefully this video also has it, but I don't mind. And thanks for the new subscribers. We did get 2 new subscribers, which is pretty rare. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next week. Bye.